Happy Seeing It Through Their Eyes Sunday, butterflies and future butterflies. It's Coach Cicely here, and it's such a lovely day here in Columbus, Ohio. I just had to get outside. I kept hearing all the children playing, and it's such a beautiful day. And I was going to do this earlier, but I was trying to think of whose eyes I would like to see the world through. And when I was first doing it, I was thinking about the little kids and the babies and how like they're imperturbable, nothing bothers them really like they do, like it does adults. But then when I was going outside, I started thinking, I don't know if you guys can hear other than the people talking, but if you listen quietly, what do you guys hear? You guys hear it? Not the lady hollering for a kid, but you hear anything else? Do you hear the birds? Do you hear the crickets? Do you hear the leaves rushing through the wind? Well, see, sometimes we don't notice these things because we have so much fear, anxiety, stress, and frustration clogging our minds that we don't notice all the beauty that's all around us. And so my thing was, for this Sunday, why not try to see the world condition and the way things are through the eyes of a different creation, like the birds, or your cat, or your dog, or insects. Do you think the virus affects them? Do you think it's stopping them from living their lives? It's just something I was thinking about, and just giving you something to think about. Because if we as humans are supposed to be higher creatures, then why do they appear not to be affected other than what humans throw upon them by the news and things that come on in the news? So it's really like, is a question of fear, why do I have fear? Or is it more of a question of where does this fear originate from? And if it is something that I created, can I not also uncreate it? So that's why, I don't know how long they'll quarantine us or whatever, but it's kind of like, take some time for yourself and do some inner work and ask yourself questions as to why you're this way, why you're that way, and where did these things originate? Because in, personal development, we look at it like as point of creation and point of destruction. And it's kind of like everything, every feeling, belief, story, or anything that you have, it had a creation point. You got exposed to it somewhere and you gave it a meaning. And so if that meaning is uncomfortable, because remember the two things about feelings. All feelings want to leave, and you are not your feelings. And so whatever that point was, and we gave it an uncomfortable meaning, and then we held on to it because it felt uncomfortable, and we felt we couldn't let it go. Why not examine that? Take this time that I call it an off period, or time for self, time out, to just explore that. Explore where your fears, your frustration, your anxieties, your stresses come from. And if they're not from you, can you just return them to sender, and put what you want there in place? Because it's all about your intention and where you focus things. Because if you sit there focusing on, what's going to happen with this virus, there's so much stress in the world, there's so much stress, you're missing out on this opportunity. Like if you have families and kids, to be there, be totally present in the moment with them, and it's like you're putting fear in them. I don't know if you guys recognize that, and you might not agree with me, but at least I said it, so now you can take it for a run and see if that's what you're doing. And if you are, just let it go. Examine what these disquieting thoughts are in your mind. I think there's a scripture that even says, continue examining our minds. And so examine these things. Look at this as God's time out, because this world's in a boiling pot, and so he's kind of slowing it down, saying, just look at all the beauty all around and stop letting things scare you, And so, so for this Sunday, just look at it through the eyes of another creation. And if you decide to take on this challenge, remember to leave a comment or a post how it went for you. If you had an aha moment, And may the universe show you something beautiful today.